We would like to take the opportunity to explain some of the requirements that people need to be aware of in and around NESA. As we move into year 11 and 12, depending on what you are trying to achieve, really determines on your pattern of study. There are a couple of different paths that you can take. Some students, as they move into year 11 and 12, their goal will be the HSC and receiving an ATAR. An ATAR is the university rank that universities use to determine the students and what subjects they will take as they move into tertiary studies. ATAR is not a priority for all students. For some students, achieving the high school certificate is their goal. For those students, there are a slightly different set of requirements that aren't as strict. They will be able to explore more of the vocational subjects. There will be students whose goal might not be to complete year 12 or even year 11. You need to ensure that the subjects you are picking will really set you up for what you want to achieve. If you aren't quite sure of what you would like to do when you leave school, aim for the HSC, aim for the ATAR, aim for the pattern of studies that you may need as you move forward, just in case. The information booklet is divided up into many sections. The most important section to be looking at is the different types or categories of subjects that you can undertake here at ours. For students wanting to move towards HSC and an ATAR, there are the board-developed courses, which are the typical academic subjects as you can see in your booklet. For students not looking to move towards an ATAR, there are our vocational or VET subjects. These include subjects like hospitality and primary industries. We also offer board-endorsed subjects. Those subjects don't necessarily have HSC exam attached to them. These are subjects like SLR and photography. Most of the subjects at ours are worth 2 units. Some subjects like Extension Math and Extension English contribute 1 unit. Some students might elect to complete more than 12 units. Often the students who do the extension courses may have 13 or 14 units. To achieve HSC, students must complete 6 of those 12 units and they must be board developed. Your booklet tells you which are board developed courses. For students to gain an ATAR, there are a few extra conditions you need to be aware of. All students must complete 12 units. You must ensure you have 10 board-developed units or 8 board-developed units. No more than 2 VET units. There needs to be 10 units that the HSC will use to determine your ATAR. Students will really need to be mindful with what they are picking. When you have your interviews, you will be able to talk to the head teachers. They will give you guidance on how best to achieve your goals. What we can't stress enough is to pick subjects you enjoy and read your booklet. If you are having trouble on figuring out what subjects you need to pick, talk to your teachers, talk to the current year 11s, discuss this with your parents or carers, look on university websites to find the requirements for the courses you want to take if that's the path you want to take. You should have already received your booklets and a time slot for your interviews. Come to your interviews ready with questions. There will be some students who, unfortunately, will not get their first pick of subjects. Majority will, but some won't. This is because the subjects get put into lines for our timetables. Some students will have subjects that clash with others and will have to make a decision.